Hello, traders. Lance Ippolito here. I want to go over semiconductors. You can look at the SOX for the index, or a trading ETF is the SMH. So semis, we could see they're still holding up quite well. I know everyone loves your AMD, your NVDA, and NVIDIA is still acting pretty strong, only about $10 off the all-time highs. But some other names start to report earnings too. AVGO for one, again making new highs earlier today. And Marvel also reporting. Marvel with a little bit mixed, more priced action there. What I'm looking at is if we look at the Qs, your big Q stocks, your Apple, Google, Amazon, Facebook, they're just, they're not selling off, nothing really aggressively. They're kind of just grinding sideways. So what could be a bright spot? I think semiconductors, individual names, XL&X, Micron, another name there. I think it's individual name, AVGO, Marvel, they start to report, so that can move the index. And then another thing I have my eye on, and I always stock biotechs here. Biotechs are starting to move up here. It looks pretty clean in the XBI and the IBB. Remember that price level we can never break out of before, and the IBB is another prime example where we broke out here but on light volume, and then we retraced back into demand. So I like biotechs. I saw a big call buying in ILMN recently, and then today in Sage. Sage has, I believe, some data upcoming. Traders are coming after the SEP 100 calls. So I think biotechs could be a bright spot in the market, and not necessarily looking after the Momo names. Everyone likes VRX. After the little pullback in VRX, starting to get bullish momentum too. Hope it helps. You don't have to follow the crowd. You could do your own thing. Look at other sectors, other spaces. It's not all Google, Amazon, Facebook, Apple. You could trade biotechs. You could look at semiconductors. A lot of names that don't get a lot of love. Show them some love.